All right, I'm Mr. Elick, and I'm going to show you how to make a trifold poster for your child's Holocaust project. And in the past, we've had some people that weren't really sure how to do it. We had them bring in the big standing, folded 3x posters, which stand about that big. You don't have to go to that expense. Really, all you need are 2 pieces of regular poster board. You can get it at any store. Kroger's has them. Matter of fact, I just went there. They had them on sale for 52 cents a piece, and pretty economical. So really, all you really need is some tape, scissors, pencil, a yardstick to measure, and it's pretty easy to do. I also talk to my students about how they should choose appropriate colors, since the Holocaust is a real positive, joyous subject. I try to tend to tell them not to pick out colors such as like pink or orange or things like that. To kind of stick with neutral colors. So today I thought I'd go with the black and the white. So I'll quickly show you here how to make a poster trifold, and we'll start out here. All right, first of all, this will stay whole. We're going to keep it all one piece. And then the black I'm going to use as my cover, and it's going to go over the poster board. And the first thing I need to do is I need to figure out how to divide these into 3. So I'm going to measure this. It comes out to about 28 inches. So if my math is correct, let's see, that'd be 7, 8, 9, about 9 1/3 inches per section. So it doesn't have to be exact, but we want it fairly close. So I'm going to mark it here, and I'll mark it here. I'm going to go up here and do the same. Mark it here, and mark it here. And then all I need to do then is to draw a straight line between the 2, so I know where to cut. Just draw a line. This line won't really show up because you'll be cutting on the line. And I'll do another one right here. All right. And then all I'm going to do is take my scissors. I'm going to cut the line on the line, I hope, pretty straight. Get it so the light hits it, so I know where I'm cutting. My dad always said to measure twice, cut once, but I never quite was that patient, so hopefully this turns out okay. And then we're going to end up with our 3 sections for our trifold. And I kind of made this up myself several years ago. I thought, well, how can I get a lot of area to display things on without taking up a lot of space? And so I kind of came up with this trifold poster idea. The first one we want to do is, and you can use regular tape. I like to use this wider tape, but you can use regular tape if I can find the end here. Gosh. And I'm going to go ahead and tape this first section on. I'm going to match it right to the end here. And be patient with me while I find the end of my tape. I know it's here because I just had it a few minutes ago. Alright, there it is. So I'm going to work this loose. This will probably take most of the video, me trying to get this tape undone. Okay, almost got it. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to lay a strip of tape down. Like so. All right, so that's my first fold of my trifold. Now this will just fold over like this. Looks like I left my barcode here. I can take that off though. Don't want that to show on my final project, but we can do that later. If it doesn't come off real quickly, we'll wait. Okay, now to find out where I'm going to put my next piece, I just want to mark just real lightly a couple lines here in pencil to know where to place my next black piece. So I'm going to open this back up. I've got my lines here where I marked, where I know where to go. I'm going to put that piece, line it up, make sure it lines up top and bottom. Alright, then I'm going to lay another piece of tape, and hopefully, there we go. Alright, I'm going to lay this piece of tape down. Now, just thought of something. I can lay it like that, but I think what I want to do is lay it this way because I want it to fold over. So I kind of caught myself about ready to make an error. So I want to line it up right there. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and lay my tape down. Cut it. All right, now I've got my first two pieces down. One folds like this, one folds like this. Now all I have to do is get the third one down. So I'm going to put my lines here to kind of guide me. I'm going to go ahead and open them all back up. And then I'm going to lay the last piece down for the trifold this way. Line it up. Looks about right. Okay. And I'm going to lay my last line of tape down. I can't believe I haven't been smart enough to stick it on the outside each time, but oh well. Alright, so we're going to lay another piece down for the last fold. And there you have your trifold poster. And why I like this design is you can get a lot of information. Now this is going to be my cover for my project. I'm actually going to put a full cover on this, which whatever topic that I'm doing the project on, and then see how it opens up. And so on this part, I'm going to put in my report, my bibliography, and a timeline. In this part, I'm going to put in all different kinds of pictures that I find on my topic, plus captions. And then on the last one, I have to do 2 original poems, and I have to do original illustrations on this last part. And so I'll give you a couple examples here. This is one that someone did on Dr. Joseph Mengele. You can see how they made the cover with different pictures and with print from the computer. Here they've done their report, their bibliography, and their timeline. Now, you could do a handwritten timeline, or you can do one that you find on the computer that's already made. That's fine. Sometimes maybe that your topic doesn't have a timeline, and that's what I tell the kids, just to go ahead and do maybe a timeline of the Holocaust or World War II itself. On the next portion of it, they have pictures of Dr. Mengele, maybe some of his people that he did the experiments on, and I like how they done this where they put like a colored background. And then they put the captions. You have to have captions for each of your pictures. And you don't have to type it out. You can handwrite your captions on there. I'm not that picky about that. And then on the last one, now they did this one kind of so it opens this way. They've actually done 4 poems. 2 of them are original. Okay, these 2 that are illustrated, they wrote themselves. This one and this one. And then these 2 they liked, and they wanted to fill up space, which is good. And they found these on the internet that somebody else wrote. Okay, Now, I'll show you another one. This is one that the only thing I didn't like about this one was they're colorful, because Joseph Mengele is a doctor that did a lot of horrendous experiments on children and adults alike during the Holocaust. And I really didn't like that they made it really colorful. But, you know, besides that, I like the cover. I just wish it would have been more, you know, in line with the person that it's about. But they did a good job other than that. They've got their report here, and the report should be about a page long. Timeline here, the bibliography. In the bibliography, I've given them information about how to do the bibliography. They should have that paper, and you can also go online to easybib.com and fill in the information, and it pretty much does the bibliography for you. Here you see that they've did the old burnt edges trick on the picture, and they've handwritten everything, and that's fine. This one isn't, but there's handwritten captions, and that's not a problem. And then on the last one, they've done their poems, and they've done their illustrations over here. And I'll show you one more. This one, I really love this cover. This is a Kristallnacht. I think you say it that way in German. It's the night of broken glass. It's when the Germans burned down a lot of Jewish synagogues and businesses. And you can tell that her living room was full of glitter when she was finished, but did a really nice job with that. She has her report. Her report's a little short. She did her bibliography, but she did forget her timeline. So she got some points deducted for that. Her illustrations, she did a great job with those, though. You know, she has all these different pictures of synagogues and the captions and everything that accompany them. And then on the last one, I love her poems. I love the little snowflake she did here. And here are 2 original poems and her original illustrations. I want that the kids to actually, like I said, write 2 of their own poems and to draw their illustrations. I don't want computer images. I want them to draw. So, as you can see, something plain, just like this, can turn into something like this. And I wish your child luck on their Holocaust project.